And we're back, baby!
Where did you get some extra money, JJ? That's what I gotta tell you.
No. That's almost half their... Wait, that's almost all their money.
33A. Now we're doing a little hot step.
Let's dance!
Let's play ball.
No, Topper's a fucking dweeb. He's not gonna win. Ah! Hey. Hey. You look so hot. Oh,
I love you.
stay back. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, we don't need tears this early on. Hi! It has been a minute, hasn't it? Hey, hi, hello! My name is Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god. Today, we are going to be reacting to the long-awaited Outer Banks Season 4. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's been over a year, which is typical for this show, but every single time I forget how long it is until I have to sit there and endure it. Suffice it to say, I'm very excited. It is currently October 10th, the day this came out, and I will be watching immediately. Immediately. Let me see, because I know Season 4 is gonna have 2 parts, apparently. So let's see what we're working with. Okay, so for part 1, we have 5 episodes. And the 5th episode is an hour long. And then part 2 comes... when? I want to say sometime in November, so not that long, but maybe that's normal. I don't know. I kind of like this because it gives me a second, whereas normally when I'm reacting to these, you guys have already binged the entire season, and I'm like, wait, these take time. These take time to make, okay? But I'm sure by the time I put this one video up, most of you have seen all 5 of these episodes, which is fair. It's addicting. But before we get started, I have some new announcements in case you don't watch all of my other reactions. Which, by the way, I have reactions to The Bear, Loki. I did a reaction to Barbie and Oppenheimer all in the same day. Go check that out if you have not already. It was such a fun one. And the one I would assume that people that watch this show would like the most would be my reaction to One Day. So go watch that if you haven't seen that. Warning, if you don't know anything about it, it will ruin your life. It will ruin your life. But it was really fun. I do still have 3 more videos of The Bear Season 3 to put out. So in case you're wondering, I'll probably just hold off on those or do them a little bit as I work on these. But I'm not in a rush to get those out, to be honest. Most people didn't even like the 3rd season, even though I'm still in love with it. Still as in love with the show as ever. Anyway. Well, I went so far off track. Okay, how do I get back? Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. You can turn on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. All of my social media links are in the description down below, and be sure to follow me on my Instagram because that is where I post updates about these videos and fun little memes. Also, if you're curious, I just did a 2-week trip in Europe, my first time out of the country. It was so much fun, and there's little stories and highlights on my personal Instagram account, which you can find linked in my other Instagram account. So if you want to go check that out, see what I've been up to, see all the goofy, crazy stuff and the cool stuff that happened. It was amazing. I want to go back to London. I want to go back to London so bad. So bad. I loved it so much. Also, another new and exciting development is that I have started my very own Patreon where I post extended versions of all of my reactions on my channel. So you will be seeing extended versions of my Outer Banks reactions on my Patreon. So be sure to go check it out if you want to see those or if you just want to support my channel. It means a lot. All right, after all of that, we are finally ready to get started. I did not do a rewatch of seasons 1 through 3, but I'm kind of okay with that because we're starting with a new storyline, a new treasure hunt. We're starting with Blackbeard, which I'm so excited about. I did a deep dive on all the lore on him, so I'm very excited to see which way they take that and what they do with it, and a little scared because in my opinion they They screwed up the last season a little bit, but I think most people felt that way to some extent. But I'm going into it with an open mind. And I'm excited to see all the relationships that we're finally, I feel like, in a good place with all of them. JJ and Key are finally together, I hope. I don't know, I hope. We didn't see much of them in the last episode. Pope and Cleo, which I love. They might be my favorite, I don't know. And Sarah B. Sarah and John B. And Rafe. In case you're new here, in case you haven't seen all my other Outer Banks reaction videos, I like Rafe. Maybe a little too much, okay? But I just really like his character. I feel like it is so well fleshed out. It's the most interesting, the most dynamic character, in my opinion. So, I'm always very thrilled to get more of that. New storyline, new treasure hunt. The Pogues are rich now, I think. And some new characters, I heard. So, let's get started. Let's find out. Outer Banks, Season 4, Episode 1, The Enduro. Enduro. I don't know.
After finding the gold and losing it all.
See, I did it previously on. That's all I mean. Oh, also both their dad's died.
We ended up on a deserted island with no food and nothing to do but hang with each other.
Oh my gosh, I also forgot to mention, I seem to remember taking a bunch of notes on like all of my questions and all the little things that I thought I caught from the previous seasons when I finished season 3. And also little things of like what I wanted to happen in season 4. So I went back in my planner where I thought I had it written and I found it. And there are some things where I was like, okay. But some of these ideas that I came up with directions that they could go in season 4, I would love to see happen. I'm not gonna go through all this with you, but there's a lot. The biggest thing that I wrote down that like I really want to see is I need it to feel way more grounded, because I think it went a little crazy in season 3 and they tried to do so much and they're just not really capable of that. And I think they just need to bring it back down to reality and remember the foundations of this show and why we all loved it so much from the get-go. And it's just about these kids and their friends and how crazy life is and kind of their interactions and them just being kids. They're a little more grown up now, but they're still really young. There's a lot here. There's like a whole Rafe storyline that I came up with. That would be fun. But I don't think they're gonna do that. Plus, like, you guys have already binged the show by now. You know if this is right or not. That'd be cool if I did get it right, though. If I guessed something absolutely insane or super detailed and it was correct. Also, I want to see Limbri come back, but I don't know if she's going to. They could totally just, like, pretend like she died because she thought she healed herself with the cloth, but she actually didn't. If I do get one of these predictions right, I'll show you.
It was paradise.
I claim thee, Pogalandia.
Pogalandia.
Oh yeah, and Rafe had a few things of his own going on.
I'm gonna sell my gold, and there's actually nothing you can do about it.
But with that came sacrifices worth far more than their weight in gold.
This is for you, kid.
Big John went down with the ship and took Sing with him. And just when we
I
thought
could
it
have
was
skipped
over,
this whole thing? Oh well.
but with our pockets full of gold, we found our way back to the OBX.
God damn.
That's another thing, is like, they skipped ahead 18 months. Which I'm kind of okay with. But what the fuck was Rafe doing for 18 months? You expect me to believe he was just staying silent? No. Alright, here we go. Is it just me, or does the ta-dum sound different now? I swear it sounds different. Where are we even starting? On the roof of John B's house. Wait, isn't this kind of how the first season started? He was on the roof of a house. Drinking a beer. Okay.
Well, let me catch you up.
Yeah, I'd love to know. Ah, John B and his little voiceovers.
You catch a ride back home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you sleep for like 3 weeks.
I love that we're doing a recap. Oh, I love that. The title of that ship was so CGI'd on. That's crazy. That was inserted in post for sure. Key's parents?
Stop right there!
Or not.
JJ, you are not welcome here.
I'm sorry. We're glad you're back, Key. But we need boundaries.
Are you okay? Sure.
Rose, you think I killed him? You think I killed Dad?
That was one of the things I wrote down in my notes. I was wondering about the Rose drama. Because if I'm remembering correctly, he probably had a will or he told Rose something. But then before he got on that plane to El Dorado, I think he, like, gave stuff to Rafe or something? Or gave everything to Rafe? I don't know.
The gold.
How much gold? And there's more. You can access it. But whose would it be? Whose gold would all that be? Probably the country's.
And that translates to...
A whole lot of money.
Zero, 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 enter.
You're kidding.
What? Well, I just thought nobody
You need to change that immediately.
1.1 million, $72,549.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That'll do it.
You still have to be smart with your money, but that's a shit ton of money. Wow. Change that pin. Immediately.
If we divide this up, we're all gonna blow it.
So you have to
Wow,
invest it
okay.
together?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, JJ would blow his share pretty quickly.
JJ's property's going up for auction, right? So let's buy it back.
Oh. It's probably cheap that way, too.
Over there, we could build, like, a surf shop. And then maybe we can make our own dock. JJ, you can get a new boat and run a fishing charter. We can all live and sleep in the house.
You're telling me Pope came up with all of this in the moment? Or just like Pope came up with all of this, even if it wasn't in the moment? That's crazy.
We had to buy JJ's land back from the bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you the winner of the auction will...
I don't think this is how this normally goes. Most of it's online now. Also, isn't that place kind of like a shithole? Yeah, auctions really aren't as loosey-goosey as this is probably going to be, but okay.
Don't change the plan.
First lot up for bid, it is the foreclosure sale of 14 Rogers Point Road. Now, the bank has an opening bid of $80,000.
$80,001.
Okay, $1 more at $80,000.
$80,500.
$80,500. Going once.
100K flat out. Right here.
Going twice.
150K.
150,000.
Who the fuck was that? That's a lot.
Cut's gonna be figure 8. A few years.
Oh, that's why.
It's not happening, Hoss. Let's play ball.
No, he's gonna still overbid it though. No, you can't. You gotta let it go. It's not worth it.
$775,010 right here, sir.
That's too rich for my blood, Roger.
It was the $10 that did it.
The most expensive property in the cut, and it's not worth it.
That's almost half their... Wait, that's almost all their money. Not so much money. Dude, JJ, they shouldn't have let him come. So do they have to pay all that up front?
Christian thee. Pokelandia 2.0.
And you have to turn a house into a shop.
Let's turn this piece of shit into our home.
Oh wait, no, that's not the case. Forgot they said they're gonna live there and then build a shop, right? Which is so much more expensive. Okay. But when we skipped ahead 18 months, it seemed like they were in an okay place, so... But still, it hurts to know that that's how much money they wasted. In one blow.
Yeah, thanks, Blue.
Okay, Jay, you're right. This might work.
You're out living it up today. I got it.
Where are they looking right now? Oh, this is so janky.
How much weed did he smoke? You didn't think to maybe give it to him after?
Okay, but you have to have a dog that's actually functions as a dog.
Just gotta make it a little janky and then he does it for you.
I'm sorry, but I want my dog to be safe. I feel safe. I feel so safe.
I heard that.
That's not how you carry that, John B.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Did they get their GED? Like, what happened there? Just curious. And if this is in the cut, how are you gonna attract customers? Like, I doubt the cut is that bad, but where do most of the tourists go? I would imagine it's not the cut. That's fine. Hey, cuties!
Come on, get her up there.
Oh.
Engines are go.
Yeah, we're getting back to it a little. I love it. Yeah. Oh, that's a smaller boat than I was expecting. What do you do with that? You take people out on it? Or do you go and fish yourself and so wait. I don't know. They said it was charter in the last season. Yeah, deep sea charters.
Oh. You guys, I think we did it. Doing a full routine to celebrate 33A. Now we're doing a little hot step.
Go out and dance with him, Key. Go dance. Let's dance.
Is he okay? He just never really had a home. He's happy.
Oh.
Having fun?
A little bit.
I love you.
Stay back. Okay, whatever. Now you just gotta get people to go there.
Nice day. Yeah.
At least they probably don't have to worry about labor, because they're not paying themselves to do this. Hey, I see people.
Guys, boat. Boat.
I wish y'all had opened up sooner.
Said we were the tits.
I know.
First dollar of our first ever sale.
We were just working.
Right. Let's back up. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, that's a food safety thing. But maybe no one really checks. Someone could, literally anyone from the city or whatever could come and check. And find them? I don't know. Yeah, they would probably only get fined.
It was all of us, together. Well, most of the time.
That's getting excessive. How many rooms are in that house?
Treasure hunting was in the past.
Sure.
Dead and buried.
Yeah, are they not, like, grieving at all? Here it is. I may have spoke too soon. Like, they just jumped into that work, both of them. No, I thought that was gonna be a grieving scene. You gotta touch on that, guys.
Yeah. Hey, welcome in.
You're those treasure hunting kids. I've heard about you guys.
Not anymore.
Rude. Maybe instead of not anymore, you should say for your safety, that was a fluke. Oh shit. You didn't have lightning rounds out there? And it's the next day. Are you okay? Is the place okay?
Just found him at the bottom of the cliff, just left it like a piece of trash.
You found him? Hi, sir. Gonna cry.
I won't forget you.
Oh, we don't need tears this early on. Dude. That was kind of randomly intercut in all this. Okay.
Fuse box is busted. Without the live bait, the fishermen won't come, and there goes half of our business right there.
Go get some more.
This is all of our savings, and it's a no-go. This is for property taxes. We're gonna have to tighten up.
Well, what about all the money they made here?
No more $600 in gas chasing tarpon up the Gulf.
We were chasing a bait.
No more $200 in heirloom tomatoes.
Oh, that's how we
Okay?
Okay. I like he's bringing up specific expenses. I don't think most people would think of all this.
We did it. We recreated Poglandia on Kill Day.
Shouldn't that be, like, in a safe somewhere?
How long were we really going to stay out of trouble?
Welcome to this year's Kildare Enduro.
Dirt bike here? Okay.
Ready to roll out. Hey, bring it on, little boy.
You know I will.
Ah! I like them together. Aww.
I just gotta tell you something before we start.
Oh boy, JJ, what's
No,
going
it's
on?
really not bad. So I put in a bet on myself. Where did you get some extra money, JJ? That's what I gotta tell you.
No.
So I went into the kitty and I bet the last nut, okay?
That was our last 20 grand. That was supposed to go to property taxes.
No, Tommy.
Bro, I know.
That was so incredibly dumb of him. Why is he... How do you look at something and be like, That's the last I have of this. And then you use it all. That's crazy. 20,000, you couldn't even bet just 10,000? Or 5,000? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you okay? Okay. I'm sorry, life just hit me. Yeah. What do you mean?
I know you're about to hit me right now. I can sense it.
Thinking about it.
Save it.
You want me to ride?
Just cover me.
All right.
You know what we can do?
You've never practiced together. Hey. Hey. He looks so hot. Oh, fuck. He looks so good this season. Oh, shit. I'm still not a fan of buzz cuts, but...
What do you want, Rafe?
When my dad went off with you, never came back. Seen traffic slick.
His eyes were watery. Oh my god. He lost some weight. Who do I think's gonna win?
Build that yourself from a kid?
I don't think Topper's gonna win. I don't know if I think Jada's gonna win though or not.
Race is to the old buoy and back. Other than that, no rules.
No rules. Wait, if you win, do you get a prize anyway? Why do you have to bet on yourself? My guess was gonna be it's gonna be John B instead of Rafe. John B instead of JJ.
Gets the whole shot, beats the pack out front.
But Rafe has a lot of experience in this. Topper's a fucking dweeb. He's not gonna win. This is fun. Rafe. He's so far ahead, he's just pulling wheelies. Okay, the fact he was in first from the get-go makes me think he's not gonna win. And JJ's down. So John B. They're way too far behind now. It's John B versus Rafe. There's no way. He comes in dead last.
It looks like they're turning around the buoy.
Oh, they have to go back now?
Tough race for him. Oh, he's down again.
No rules. You don't have to follow the race path, though? That sounds like a rule. It doesn't say how you have to get there, but they all went the same way.
Oh my god!
That's crazy. Rafe should be further behind. Oh, much further behind. Oh! Oh shit. Who's gonna win? Run, run, run!
And here comes Rutledge in the lead now.
John B! Did I get it right? Dude.
It's gonna be Topper! Topper takes the win!
Of course I was like, Topper's not gonna win. That's so lame though. He only won because 3 other people screwed up. Oh, good for you, dude.
You good?
Still.
Look, I tried, man.
Well, you tried, huh? Look where that got us.
He's not the reason you lost. Not any of the reason you lost.
Get used to it. What'd you say?
Get used to it.
Get used to it.
You could have killed each other!
You kill me like you killed Dad?
Excuse me?
We are so screwed.
Why are we screwed?
I'll let you, Topo.
How did Key know? Fucking idiot, dude. Come on.
That was the last of our savings. Do you not care?
Pope, you saw what happened, man. He cheated and he stole it. That's
This
not
cost
my
us
fault.
everything.
He cheated
Thank
and
you.
he stole
Why are
it?
you making it sound
What
like
do you
you
mean?
had nothing to do with it?
Yeah. Thank you, Key.
John B, look, man, you were supposed to cover it. And if I didn't make it, you were...
He did. JJ's not taking any responsibility. What a surprise.
We have a $13,000 property tax payment due in 7 days. And you took the last of our savings. So thank you.
How... How did they not build up more of a profit?
That's when our luck turned.
Oh, cool. But they didn't get paid for that. Oh, but that's what led the guy there to be like, Blackbeard.
They wrote about us.
What?
The Outer Banks Sentinel wrote about us.
The Outer Banks Sentinel wrote about you?
Archaeologists finally excavated the cave we blew up, and suddenly...
Yeah. Oh, they took the whole episode to get back to where we are now. I like that. I like that.
Who is the captain?
Blackbeard.
Dun, dun, dun.
18 months after finding El Dorado, on our way to Goat Island.
Damn, they were not in a good spot. That's interesting.
You've heard the rumors, right?
Oh, yeah, about the daughter. I mean, that she drowned with her baby.
I heard that she was possessed first or something.
What are you talking about? Ominous.
Welcome to Blackstone.
Okay.
So how long have you been working for Mr. Jenrette?
As long as I can remember.
Does that mean, like, since you were a child? How long can you remember?
There.
Okay. Can I get an overview of this house? I like to see what it looks like. I was not trying to put on an accent there. That just came out. That was crazy. Oh, it's run down?
Hi. It's quite a big house, and where the servants have all gone. All except good old Demp.
What are you still doing there? Do you wash and press your own clothes? I have so many questions about his upkeep.
I'm the son-in-law, Chandler Groff.
I have so many questions. I mean, just based on the state of this house, maybe it's just the outside, but I doubt the inside's much better. Like, how long have they lived like this? But they're still keeping up pretenses with the way they dress and the way they talk?
Come on in.
But then they'll go and sleep in that house? I didn't like that look at the end. Oh! Oh, we're back, baby! Like, I think I spotted like a giant cobweb in the background. I'm not the only one that finds that weird, right? Like, those two things just don't coincide normally. And, like, do they have money? I don't know. Maybe they'll answer it. I don't know. It's just weird. That was a great first episode. I was really nervous about how they'd handle the 18-month jump, but I think that was such a way. I think that was such a good way to approach it. Because then we get that backstory, but it's not like the first 2 minutes of the episode, and now we're back at the 18 months. Like, they gave us the whole episode to catch up, and we saw pretty much all the things I had questions about, except the fact that John B. and Sarah Cameron are grieving, or they should be. And also, I think that Rafe scene would have felt a little less abrupt and would have felt like a more natural transition to that scene if they had a scene right before it where John B. and Sarah Cameron are, like, bonding over their grieving or kind of talking about it or something, and then jump to that scene with Rafe where he's also grieving. I'm very surprised they didn't show that, though, like, at all. And, like, JJ... Like, of course he had to go and make this decision because it's a TV show, but my God. You can bet, like, half the money. $10,000 is a lot of money to bet. Gotta go all in. But then the fact that he was, like, getting angry at everyone else that he lost when he lost. He just plain lost. I can't believe Topper won. I really like that. That was so good. That made me so excited for what's to come in the rest of the season, and I don't know. And I was honestly kind of worried that they weren't going to do it justice, but I think they are. I think they are, guys! Ah! Yes! And, like, we really got back to what kind of started it all with this show and why everyone loved it. It's just these kids hanging out, doing stupid shit and then kind of being accidentally thrown into crazy things and crazy circumstances. That was fun. How is Hope gonna go to school? I'm assuming when they say that, they mean college. But how is he gonna do that? Did he get his GED? I don't know. Also, we didn't really explore it this episode, but if I'm remembering correctly, at the end of the last season, we saw a little hint with Sarah that she wasn't fully satisfied with this life. I'm wondering if they're gonna go more into that and be like, she still hasn't found her passion, because I feel like they kind of mentioned that in the very first season. But then in this episode, she seemed pretty content, so maybe not. I don't know. That could be an interesting storyline to follow, though. Her kind of struggling with finally getting out of this housewife, I don't know, like the picturesque kook life that she thought she was going to live and she knew she was going to be miserable in, but now she's still not satisfied where she is. That would be interesting. We'll see if they play up on that. I'd be okay if they don't, though, too. Finally, we got more of JJ and Key. Damn, I really struggled to remember their names just then. This is going to take a second to get back into. I know Rafe. That's the name I know. I think that's all I have to say. We still don't know, like, what this Blackbeard quest is gonna be, so I'm excited to find that out. But until we do find that out, I don't know I don't know how intrigued I'm gonna be. I don't know how interested I'm gonna be in this treasure hunt. But I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode. So that is gonna be it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I love doing these reactions. These reactions are kind of what started it all for me. And I'm happy to be back. And I'm looking forward to this season. And assuming that you guys have seen episodes 1 through 5 already by the time this comes out, comment down below which one was your favorite out of those 5 episodes. I like to get a good idea of which episodes are like the favorites. Be sure to check out my Patreon, my Instagram, do all the things. And I think that is everything. So I will see you in the next one. Bye! What do you mean? Now I gotta go back to my life in the shitstorm that's going on. What is happening? It's so messy. It's so messy. Look at me.